This week's bow tuning tip is brought to you by Grim Reaper. Watch 'em drop.
The penetration test. This may surprise you. Grim Reaper mechanical broadhead versus a two-blade traditional. Similar penetration, but the Grim Reaper with Max Edge SS blade technology cuts over twice the surface area of the two-blade traditional head with equal penetration. Shooting them once with a Grim Reaper is like shooting them twice with a fixed blade. Now that's dependable performance. Grim Reaper broadheads. Shorter blood trails, longer stories. Hunt with the Grim Reaper and watch 'em drop.
Hey everybody, on this tip I'm going to be showing you guys the correct way to adjust your bow's poundage, either increasing or decreasing it. So let's get right into it. In order to adjust your bow's poundage, it's real simple. All you have to do is either back out or turn in the limb bolts located right here at the end of each limb on the top and on the bottom. If you would imagine, as you back this limb bolt out, it's going to allow the limb to tilt backwards some, and it's going to let your cams on the top and the bottom come closer together. It's going to take the tension off your entire bow. The first thing that I like to do is I like to check my poundage on my bow before I start, because I need to know what the poundage is that I'm starting with. And what I want to do is I want to set the bow in 60 pounds because I'm going to put it up for the winter. It's going to be hanging in the office until springtime comes, and I just want to take the tension off all of the bow components. I use a pull scale like this. It's got a little small stop that's going to stop where the maximum poundage is hit at, and I don't have to worry about looking at it. All I got to do is draw the bow back, let it down, and then the marker tells me where it's at. There's a lot of scales out there. You can get some that hang up and you can pull. You can get them that hook to the floor and pull. These are all fine. This one here is my particular preference. This is the one I use. So let's go ahead and check the poundage to see what it is at the beginning. And it's pretty stiff. Actually, it's sitting on 70 pounds. Okay, now in order for me to get this bow down to 60, I'm going to have to back the bolts out. All you do is you insert your Allen wrench nice and snug. Be sure that it's seated nice and firm to the bottom. That way you're not on the edge, strip it out or anything. Now, we're going to go one turn out. Real easy there. You'll feel it. Sometimes if the bow hasn't had the poundage adjusted for a while, you'll feel it kind of give a little click, a little snap, kind of where it's breaking loose. That's nothing to be worried about. They do that sometimes. Sometimes they squeak a little bit. Got the bottom limb now. We're doing it. Okay. Now let's go ahead and check it again to see what the poundage is going to be, because I don't know how much one turn is going to adjust the poundage on the bow. All of them are different. You know, some guys will tell you that it's 4 or 5. I don't really know. We're going to find out right now. Let me get this hooked on here right. Okay. I can tell that it's a little bit lighter, a little easier to draw. Okay, that brought me down to 65 pounds. Getting closer to where I want it to be. One more turn, and we should be good. Hit both limbs equally. We're going to back this top one out, one complete turn. Jump back down here on the bottom limb and take it out one complete turn. That should put us right in the 60-pound range. I'm not looking for precisely 60 pounds. I'm just looking for in that area. You can tell a big difference that time. Put me right at 59 pounds. Perfect. Now, a couple of notes that I want to cover before we end the video is when adjusting the poundage of the bow, you don't ever want to take your limb bolts out more than 4 turns from being bottomed out. And bottomed out is tightening them down as far as they'll go. So, and the reason is because there's always the possibility that, you know, there's those last few remaining threads past 4 turns. Some guys I've seen them come in the shop and they'll have them backed out 6 turns. Man, they got like 2 half turns, 2 turns of threads on there, and there's a possibility when you're shooting a bow that those last couple of threads could strip out, and then you're in for a world of hurt. You know, the bow's going to fly apart on you. You don't want to do that. So don't go out more than 4 turns. That's a rule. Don't break it. I'll come to your house. I'll slap you around. Trust me. Don't do it. I don't want to see or hear about you guys getting hurt. The other thing is when you're tightening them in, I use just a regular set of Allen wrenches. Now, some guys I've seen will grab a ratchet, you know, and they're using it. The problem with the ratchet is the handle's so long, You got a lot of daggone torque there, you know, and you can put a lot of pressure right here at the bolt out here not knowing it. So it's better to use this, snug it down. When it hits the bottom, you're going to feel it. It's going to stop. You're going to get more resistance. Just quit there. If you tighten it too tight, you're going to crush your limb and you're going to crack it. And then you've got a failure and the bow's going to be needing a serious repair. Well, that's how you adjust the poundage on your bow. It's relatively simple. Not a big deal. You guys use the right tools and listen to the precautions that I said, and you won't have any problems whatsoever. You know, when it comes springtime, it's going to be real simple. I'll be able to go grab my Allen wrenches, crank this bow up 2 turns. I know it's going to be sitting right back on 70 pounds, ready to rock and roll. Thanks for watching this week's tip. I'll catch you guys next time with another great bow tuning tip. Until then, stay tuned. And if you want to even stay more tuned, be sure to become a fan on Facebook, where you can get live updates to all our new videos, upcoming attractions, and things that we got going on at Bowtuningtips.com.